Sir, good afternoon, sir. Agastya, sir. Welcome to the session, sir.
గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ అండి. సారీ, నేను ఇంకా వేరే సెషన్ ఏదన్నా అవుతుందేమో అని మాట్లాడలేదు రాగానే. గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ హ్యావింగ్ మీ.
Good afternoon, Vijay sir.
గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ విజయలక్ష్మి మేడం, బాగున్నారా?
Sir.
వెరీ నైస్ టు సీ యూ.
Sir.
Sorry.
Good afternoon, esteemed dignitaries, dear participants. I am Professor S. Vijay Lakshmi, Principal, KGR Institute of Technology and Management, Rampalli, Hyderabad. On behalf of the institution and my own personal behalf, I welcome you all to the 7th day of the 7 days faculty development program. I welcome today's eminent resource person, CMA Sri Vijay Kiran Agatsya Garu, founder and managing director of Mentor Me Career Intelligence and Training. And the topic of today's session is integration of technology in teaching of business management education. Now, my colleague Professor K. Sunita will give a brief introduction of our today's resource person. Sunita ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Sri Vijay Kiran Agatsya is a multifaceted professional with a successful career as an entrepreneur, ex-Deloitte Vice President, Management Consultant, Speaker and Trainer. He is certified by the prestigious Institute of Cost Accountants of India. With a passion in teaching, he conducted various employability courses and has delivered more than 500 plus talks and lectures in academic institutions. He serves as a consultant, trainer, and research associate at the esteemed National Institute for Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises. His dedication to education led him to be a former member of the Faculty of Commerce, Usmania University from 2020 to 22. He also holds the position in the Internal Quality Assurance Cell at Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College for Women. Sir, please welcome to the session, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much, Professor Sunita, for the wonderful introduction. Professor Vijay Lakshmi, Principal of the college, thank you for inviting me, madam. Professor JVR Reddy Garu, other management members on the call, faculty, a wonderful evening to everyone. So I understand this is the culmination of a 7-day long sessions that you all had. So I'm sure it must have been a lot of learning. So whoever comes in the end, the challenge that we will face is that we're not being compared with the benchmarks that have been set over the course of the 6 days. The other trepidation that I have is that I am talking about technology in front of professors of a technology college, right? So I'm not very sure I'm qualified enough to talk to you all about this, but nevertheless, I'm going to share some of my thoughts on this subject. I'm a management and commerce person, like most of you all. So the other point that I always get reminded of whenever we do programs on technology, especially with those who are not full-time technology professionals, is that each one of us will be at different levels of understanding or expertise when it comes to technology. Some of us may be on the extreme, high end, where, extreme high end meaning extreme, level of expertise, and some may be at a very basic level. This is usually the case, right? A group of people come together to listen to something about technology, a group which is non-technology people, there's always, a wide gap. So what I try to do is not try to include stuff that is too complex, at the same time not try to include something that is very basic. Okay. We will also spend a few minutes looking at some tools that I have used over a period of time. I'm sharing my screen right now. Let me know if you're all able to see it.
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
It is visible, right? So let's try to make it an interaction. We can either use the chat box, or we can use the audio to answer questions, or share any suggestions, etc. And then we'll try to see if we can do some Q&A at the end. Okay. Again, I'm sharing what I try to use more often, and you all must have experienced something different than what I did. Feel free to share those, right? It's all a learning experience for all of us, and technology is changing like every hour, if not every minute, right? So I'm pretty sure that there is a lot more out there that at least I'm not aware of. All right, so yeah, so this is the title, the integration of technology in teaching business management education. So what let's do to begin with is understand what is changing in terms of the traditional approaches to education and to what is being now called as the contemporary education models, right? So I think the pictures kind of suggest in the traditional approach, we are more, in a lecture model of education, right? A lecture is delivered, we use like blackboards, whiteboards, whatever. Now we are switching to whatever extent possible to using PowerPoint presentations, but by and large, it's a lecture model, right? Today's session that, I am facilitating or I am delivering is also sort of a lecture model only, right? So this is the traditional model. But more and more, I think we are heading towards the contemporary model, which is more immersive. Now, the pictures that you see here are on again, the high end of immersion, right? Classrooms, that are, highly digital. And if you can see here, there are screens on the surface, there are screens across the walls, in one of the images, and they're using their own foot to tap on the screen, right? And that means those screens are not just screens, but they have the sensitivity to the tap of a person. And you're also seeing a virtual reality image on the right hand side. So this is the type of immersion that we are seeing across different academic institutions. Again, with all due respect, we may not be at the extreme end of immersion. I'm sure we are not also on the other extreme of constantly just delivering lectures. We may be somewhere in between, right? But what I'm trying to say is that the world is heading towards a complete immersive model as it comes to education or academics. This is just for fun. Look at this example. There is a classroom. The teacher is right next to them, but the institution had the money and the audacity to arrange a video recording live in a computer screen or in a screen. And look at what happens. This is what is the other challenge that we have with technology. The teacher is right next to them, but they don't want to see the teacher. They want to see the image of the teacher in a computer or the image of a teacher on a screen. I think that's one of the challenges that we all face as faculty, as teachers in the current day, tech-driven, tech-driven education and tech-driven lives that we are all leading, right? So this is just for fun. Now, let me ask this question, and I do not know how let us do it. The question is use of technology in classrooms beneficial? Are there more benefits of using technology in general as well as in classrooms, or there are more disadvantages of using technology? If you all think that it is beneficial more than the disadvantages, just raise your hand, use the virtual hand button on Zoom and raise your hand. Let me look at how many of you think that there's a thumbs up for it. So the question, I'm repeating the question. We all know that there are certain benefits and certain disadvantages of use of technology in general as well as in classrooms. So my question is, do you think that there are more advantages than disadvantages, or otherwise? If you think that there are more advantages, I want you to raise your hand. If you think that there are less advantages, do not raise your hand. And if you do not raise your hand, I'm assuming that you believe that there are less advantages. 1, 2, 3. I see 3 hands going up. There are about 43 participants excluding me. Okay, we'll give another 30 seconds or so. Okay, as of now, I think I see only 3 of us saying that there are more advantages than disadvantages. Now, feel free to, I see Haureen, I'm sorry if I have not spelled it right. I see Rashekar Reddy ji, I see Meenakshi ma'am. Does any one of you want to turn on your audio and share why you think that there are more advantages?
the technology sometimes help us in giving a good presentation. Actually, there's a saying, picture speaks 1,000 words. So we can show some pictures to the students and make the explanation more effective.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Sir, are you there, sir? Vijay, sir?
Hello.
Sir?
Madam, once call to sir.
Yeah.
Sir is left from group meet. Okay, all the participants. So small request to all of you. There is a power cut for the Agastya sir side. So within 2 minutes, he will be coming to our live chats. Please wait for a few minutes. Thank you. Yeah, good afternoon to all the participants. So, on the behalf of the KJ Institute of Technology and Management, I'm Professor J.V. Rangeswamy, requesting you, after the completion of the session and validatory function, anyhow, you are giving a response sheets online. So, we are requesting you all, if it is possible, you can give your opinions and suggestions to improve in the next sessions. So, I'm requesting after the completion of validatory section, any one of you or more than one or two, those people who are interested, you can give your opinions and suggestions to improve this particular program. Thank you for your supporting, giving for this past 7 days.
Mr. Reddy, but that should be done before 4:45,
Yes, sir.
because at 4:45, Professor Venkataya will be joining us.
Okay, sir. After the validatory section, we can take the response from them, no, sir.
Uh,
After the validatory session is completed, then we'll requesting them to give their opinion, sir.
Yeah, that can be done, but at 4:45, he will be very serious person. He's a serious person. He will be there by 4:45.
Okay. After completion of that one, we'll take, sir.
Hello. Someone confirm if you're able to.
Sir, voice is not clear, sir.
Sir? Vijay sir,
Is voice audible?
voice is not clear, sir. Your voice is not clear.
Voice not clear. How
Voice is breaking, sir. Voice breaking, sir.
Yeah, dear participants, please be on the line. We are arranging another research person in 2 minutes. I think please help us.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Sir, can you?
Rajesh, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am there.
Thank you, Rajesh. Okay, I'll speak to the parts. Hi, hello, all the participants. Sorry for the breakdown, and the resource person is unable to come into contact because of the power failure and internet failure. Now we have made an arrangement, alternate arrangement, where Dr. Rajesh Prasad, an eminent human trainer and also an eminent speaker from Ashoka School of Business, and he has kind enough to accept our invitation. In 5 minutes, he has joined us. I thank profusely. I think I request Rajesh Prasad to take over the session up to 4:45. Thank you, Rajesh.
Yes, sir. Great afternoon to all of you, and thanks for this opportunity. And just 2 days back, only I undergone with the surgery with the left hand and some knee problem and hidden injuries. So just thanks for this again opportunity. Just whatever I have a little knowledge, whatever I have done in the last 10 years, especially in the last 5 years, about the teaching methodology by using the techniques and teachology, like teaching through technology. So thanks for this opportunity, sir. So I have a little time and a lot of less preparation. So what is coming today, it is coming directly from the heart, sir. What I learn, I want to implement. And because of the bandwidth was very less, so I want to switch off my audio. Is it okay, sir, all of you?
Yeah.
Video, I want to switch off, right? So, yeah. So as we know that the management education is now across the world is more important now, and there is a huge demand for the management education. As we know that the industries are moving from primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. So there is a vast development in each sector. So to organize that each and every sector, there are different industries are coming. To manage that resources, so we require management graduates, and we require the managers to manage all the resources. And if you see the word management, MANAGEMENT, management and technology in today's world. T stand for technology, and second T says that no, T stand for your tactics are required. So before producing a manager who can manage the technology and tactics to handle the people, let introduce the technology in the business education. So if we see that management education is started in year early 19s in the USA something, but in India started in 1956 by Andhra University. So that time we call it as a chalk and talk. So the resources very less for all of us. So we need to have a blackboard, chalk and talk. So there's less interaction with the student, more interaction with the student, more emotional connect. But only restriction is what the drawbacks is what we can only teach within the four walls of the classroom. We are not able to reach now. That was our sector. Then slowly we have gone with the whiteboard with the green board, green chalk piece, color chalk piece, we got it. Then we got the we can say the white marker board. Now we got the laptop, the smart board. Now today everybody is connecting with the technology. Now I'm in Begum Bazaar, you are in different parts of Hyderabad and Telangana, but we are connected on the same topic at the same time by using the technology. So how the technology is changing the paradigm shift, right, from the chalk and talk to the beyond classroom. So technology is both things. One is the advantages, one is the disadvantages. Advantages is how you are going to use it, and disadvantages are how you are going to misuse it now. And in our topic is what related to education. So there is no use of misuse. We are call it as a use it now. So how the technology we can learn beyond the classroom by using the everyone knows that no, through Zoom we can connect it. No, we can connect it with the PowerPoint presentation. We remember the days how we took the pains to write on a what we say OSP sheets. No, only one time used to write it, and we record it. No, there was no corrections, etc. Slowly we got a PowerPoint presentation. Slowly we got we can say that LCD projector. Now today Pico projector is coming. Pico projector is the latest one, which is having a small, it is almost less than the size of the mobile phone. We can put in a pocket and we can use the PowerPoint presentation with the mobile phone, and using the Pico projector, the screen goes up to 6 feet to 5 feet. Means what? 6 feet width to 5 feet length one. So means what? The technology is helping us to give the better quality of understanding, better way, in a multiple color way, in a differentiation way, we can learn it now. So technology is a very useful in learning. And second thing I can say that no, like Now we are living in the global village, right? We are not only restricted to 4x4 or 10x10 size rooms or 20 to 20 by hall now. So infinity is the area for us now. So how the technology is impacting us now, especially that I used to say that no lifty world, right? Lifty world. We are living in the lifty world. How we can learn not only from the classroom, not only from the teacher, not only from the mentor. We can learn from more the types of mentors, more types of teachers, right?
कि
Like,
वो उसका स्टेटस बता दो, आप सिर्फ लिख दो भी कॉलिंग डन, जो भी आपको बोलना हो।
yeah. So how that we can
वहाँ पे
learn?
दिखता ही ये तो बच्चा अभी
Yeah. Somebody raised the hand. I don't know. Yeah. So how we are connected with the lifty world, we can learn through different teachers, different mentors, different videos, different universities. No, everybody is coming with a different perspective on the same topic, right? And this is only possible when you use the technology like a Zoom meeting or a Google Meet or something, or video recording lectures, or we can say that no, like a PowerPoint presentations coming. Earlier we used to get a PPT, a CD along with the books. No, today no need to get a CD. Everybody is providing a link. Just download the link and we can get the n number of material on a particular topic. That means what by using the technology or with the advancement of the technology, we are getting a more perspective on the same topic from the different authors, which are having different mindset and coming with a different version of the same topic. So we are able to learn it. Now, how I said no, how management education is important. Technology is important in management education. I said no, the lifty world. Cannot be living isolated, right? So we need to learn beyond the classroom by using the social media. As we know that we are living in the digital distraction. We are living in the digital distraction. How we can convert distraction into concentration by using the proper lifty world. How the lifty world is helping us. Now the traditional recruitment used to do with the references like nepotism or favoritism. Now today that has gone. Now we have seen the advancement of your placement agencies, physical placement agencies. Now we got a Naukri.com, etc. Now the everything is, most of the recruitment is going with either ERP, employee referral programs, or through LinkedIn or through Instagrams. It is no. So that lifty world is playing a major role in the management education. So that the student can be connected with a number of people, with the teachers, with the mentors, and you are visible to the world. जो दिखता है वो बिकता है, तो you are available. So my abbreviation for lifty world is LIFTYWORLD. L is stand for LinkedIn. How the LinkedIn is useful in learning beyond the classroom, like the number of teachers are available, number of students are available, sharing the topics, and how they enjoy the topic, how they learn the topic, in what way they learn the topic, in the edutainment or infotainment, in the edutainment and infotainment and valuetainment. So how it is useful for us. So not only from the classroom, we are learning from the different sources through LinkedIn, Instagram, right? Instagram is a very powerful. So in a fraction of seconds, in a minutes, we can say it reaches to the millions of people, and people can come out with a different concept. People can come with a different opinions or views or feedbacks, etc. So that is also going to be useful in our teaching and learning. LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, n number of resources available. There are private channels, private institutions have their own YouTube channels also. There also they uploaded the videos, they uploaded the quizzes, they uploaded the, we can say the 1-minute test, etc. They uploaded the multiple choice question, so that now your learning can be improved. But only thing is we need to know where the resources are available. So we are not aware about the where the resources are available, but there is a lot of resources are available. And similarly, when we have a library, we used to go to the library for limited books available in the library. Today, n number of books are available on the internet, like through the different website also, pdfdrive.com, bookshow.com, pagalguy.com, easybook.com. There are a number of books are available on the same topic from the different authors. So student no need to go to the classroom, or no need to go to the, means what, during the free time or during the holidays, student no need to go to the classroom. They can sit anywhere and can download and they can read the books. No, so learning made easy by using the technology. right? So number of books are available, number of videos are available, number of case studies are available, number of views of different people on the same topics are available, like debate sessions are available, right? So we cannot live or we cannot teach without the technology, because the technology has overtaken the man's one. Not in terms of emotional connect. There is no teacher can replace by any robots, because teachers having emotional connect, and the technology asks whatever you give it. No, whatever you ask, technology will give. But what you are asking, whether it's good or bad, only teacher can differentiate. 100% technology cannot be replaced, but technology can be used as a additional resources for learning beyond the classroom, beyond the available resources. We can learn from different sources. This is what the technology, how it is useful. Now take example during the presentations, right? Recently we had a presentation about the book review. The student came with a different PowerPoint presentation by using the different colors, different graphs that use a accurate and powerful pictures of presentation. Now we have introduce that, no, reduce the concepts of text learning and introduce the concept with the pictures. No, every student need to come out with a picture, need to give the explanation, so that they're learning. So what is visible, only the picture, but what is the content, it is not there in the picture, it is there with the presenter. No, so the students are learning, storing in their mind and retrieving and delivering it. No, so how the technology is helping them to write, prepare and store in their mind on presenting with the only a kind of pictures, right? So this is how the technology is useful. Now there is a one concept, especially in the PPT. Most of the people may be aware or may not be aware. Exactly, I'm not aware. That rule says that PowerPoint presentation 30-20-10 rule. If you use this particular topic or particular rule for 30-20, your PPT is going to be very powerful and very impactful. What is 30, what is 20, and what is 10, right? The 30 minutes says that, no, the font size should be 30, slide should be 20, and each slide only 10 points or 10 words. No need to give the complete statement. If you give the same complete statement, presenter can also read and audience also read. There is no synergies taking place. If you use this concept, what they said, no, you need to sum up the line, whatever you want to communicate, you need to make a nutshell of a small capsule and put in the slide, and only you can tell and you can describe it. No, remaining people can't understand unless and until you describe it. No, this is one of the new things I learned when you're preparing for the PowerPoint presentation. The 30-20 is a powerful tool to make your PowerPoint presentation very fruitful. Not only the text in the form of a single capsule statement, or along with the correlated with the kind of a picture, so that no, the synchrony will take when the picture as well as the statement both are going in the same coordination about the statement. This will help you. That is may not be possible into the blackboard and whiteboard. So this is one things what I learned in PowerPoint presentation. Second one, as you know, that especially almost everyone is doing for the research work. No, so we know that no, how difficult to go and collect the data. No, we are using the Google form to collect the data. We are preparing the feedback form. All this is a paperless, effectiveless, and it can be retrieved and can be stored for a longer period of time with a very small cost. Only cost of is what buying a computer and network connection. By using the technology, we can take the feedback from across any part of this world. And we no need to go for separation. Everything analysis coming now. This is how the technology is helping us to come out with the reducing the time, maximizing the output with a minimum time and a error free. And even if it is error, we can find out the error, we can rectify that error by using the technology. For example, if we have we have a typewriter. When you type a paper, we need to be very conscious. If any error goes, no, we need to put either a whitener or a white correction fluid or a small white tape, right? So only we can do the corrections after the output. But whereas in the printer and the system, no need to do any corrections in the paper. We can change in the soft copy, then we can come out with the error free in the hard copy. That is one of the advantages here also in the using the technology for giving a correction error free presentations, right? So this is how the technology is using. Now that many we can say that many companies And many business schools, now they are asking us to prepare a small video about your particular topic. Like I'm handling some subject in SRM University, especially the family business. They said, Rajesh sir, we want to have one small capsule about your particular topic and particular introduction of this topic. So that within how it is impactful. For that making of a 10 minutes video, it took for 3.5 hours for me. What to good, what not to give it. How to make this impactful purpose. In 10 minutes, we have given the introduction of the first unit. That is given to the student about this is a summary of the first unit. Now they are mentally prepared about what is the topic they are going to cover it. Right? It's in the form of a video so that they can understand what is the impact of the topic and how it is useful, and the past, present, and the future of the particular topic, how it is going to be useful in the business world. It is not possible to reach to all the people before starting the classes through like a chalk and talk. It is only possible because of the video. Small capsule I prepared and gave it to them. So how this is going to be useful? Now they said, no, every unit, whatever you are giving, you need to, once you teach, you prepare a capsule of a video, give it to the student, so that now whenever the student want, they can retrieve it. And there are some online courses also they introduce. Now the same video is going to the different parts of the world. Those students are international students also join in some diploma courses. That the same video is going to other parts of the world where the students are registered for them. So this is how the technology is using without any additional cost, without reaching to the people in effective way, in a faster way. Now the time has come, means what it is we can say, no, who is the first? No, it is the first is not the important. No, how fast you are is important. No, so business education is expanding by using the technology in the form of a PowerPoint presentation, or a Zoom meeting, or a Google meeting, or a Research Scholar, or a Google PPT. Now Chat GPT has come. No, this is also reducing the efforts of the teachers. No, how the Chat GPT is. No, everything is ready-made. Like how a dhaba, you can say that hotel and the dhaba. Hotel, whatever you place the order, you no need to involve in that. Whatever they said, what is available, they will serve it. No, whereas the dhaba, you ask and they prepare. Similarly, the Chat GPT is like working as a dhaba. You first ask what you want, immediately they're preparing and giving it us. No, how the things are making smoother and very effective. No, the time is decreasing, right? And efforts are decreasing, and the output is increasing, and the impact is very high. So technology is helping us, and related to the management education, especially like MOB or any other subject, finance, etc. No? So teaching through PPT, teaching through case studies. Now case studies also are coming with for the small videos. I think how many people knows about One Idiot movie? Can anyone put in the charts? How many people knows about the One Idiot movie? One Idiot movie. Now, all we are teaching the finance, most of the finance faculty are teaching the finance, how to go for SIP, etc. But 35 minutes video of One Idiot is speaking tons of information. How the young generation, especially they are talking about the millennial people, how the young generation is earning, how they are earning and how they're spending, but they're not saving it. No. Right, so that is one of the best video of One Idiot, how it is using the impact of what saving the amount, what Warren Buffett has said, what is the meaning of money, what is the purpose of money, right? That no management books will teach that much of depth of information in short period of time. Even if you want to teach, you need to refer a lot of books, and lot of patience is required to cover the topics, note the topic, and deliver it. No, that's the reason this video is helping us. No, with the 35 minutes video, the students are able to understand what is the importance of your SIPs, right? What is the importance of how to invest? No, what are the strategies given by the Warren Buffett? Everything he has explained in short period of 35 minutes video. So One Idiot, again, that is also going to be useful. Now, one more, what we are doing, what I am doing in one of the subject when I teach the leadership. No, so I'm not going with the leadership definitions what I has given. I'm using only the PowerPoint pictures. I'm using the movies. I'm bringing the Bollywood songs, Bollywood dialogues, and Bollywood pictures about the leadership. Now, example about the Lagan movie. I shown two pictures of Lagan movie, only two pictures of Lagan movie. One is about British team, one is about the Indian American team. We're talking about what is the difference between these two. What is the difference between these two teams? No, who is having the highly skilled team? Who is having the highly willed team? Which team is having which team captain is having the awareness of the rules of the game? Which team is having the awareness of the like strength and weakness of the team members? Which team is having a experience? Which team is having a train, etc. So that now with the clear picture, if I put the picture on a black and board, it's not possible. But using the technology, now the students are coming. Just we ignited, we got around 54 points which are related to the management education coming from the different student. Somebody said, sir, this is that leader is having a, like, he's a leader, but he's not a leader. He's a manager, but not a damager. Means what? British team manager is a leader as a leader, but a damager because he's not following the ethics. Whereas Amir Khan is not a manager, but not a damager, but he's an influencer. How is he influencing? How is taking the responsibility? It is only possible with the pictures using the PPT or showing some kind of dialogue. For example, one more picture we have shown from the Sholay, what Gabbar Singh is putting a gun on the Kalia. Tera kya hoga Kalia? No, ask it, no. Replace, this is the boss, Gabbar is the boss, and you are an employee. No, what is, no, that time he said, no, tera kya hoga Kalia, ab goli kha. Now today, the people are saying that, no, don't go, we don't want to remove. Hiring and firing is a part of a parcel of a business. No, you take the goli, not that goli, but BP goli, but we don't want to relieve. So corporate pressure lead to blood pressure. And Gabbar is giving not that Banduki goli, Gabbar is giving a pharmaceutical goli. So how it is changing? They're learning with the fun base. And similarly, one more song we have used, the audio song we have used, Saathi Haath Badhana, Ek Akela Thak Jaye To, Milkar Boj Uthana. What is Boj Uthana? Like, Boj is nothing but a job pressure, right? So how they are going to manage the work-life balance? No. Each and every word, when you use the audio with the video, that shows about the teamwork, that shows about the how connectivity with each other, how they are understanding, how they are dividing the role, and the purpose of the team shifting from the material from one place to other place is the common purpose. How each and everybody, without moving from the places, how they share the load. So this is how the technology will help us to using either a picture or a video or a PowerPoint presentation or a kind of what PPT or a Google research, which will be helpful for us now. Now coming back to the Facebook now. Now the companies are finding about how the students are connected with the social media. Before shortlisting the candidate, they, especially I'm talking about the key person, key position. No, they want to know how many people are the follower, how his network is connected with them. What is the recent he has posted, no, whether he is active on the social media or not, right? This is going to be useful to the student because he is in the classroom and he's connected with the different people and he's also a kind of influencer, and he is also what he's learning and what others are learning, and there are different management websites are there where the student can connect it with them, learn with them. Among that, one is the Youth Op Dot Opportunity. How the Youth Op Dot Opportunity, it is the website which is at the international level. How the student can connect with them, they can participate in the management fest, right? They can participate in the quizzes, they can exchange the program. So one of the student from Hyderabad, he was with the ETM BBA second year, and he was invited to deliver a lecture in IIM Ahmedabad. And he said it is the that is the power of that website. Right. So once the students are not aware, but being a faculty, we need to aware and we need to give it to them. So this is how the youthop.com, managementparadise.com, pagalguide.com, marketingguru.com, hrguru.com, and especially in the apps also, I suggest you, the student, I think most of the faculty is aware, because on the Google Play Store, you can find out HR app. This is very useful for the final year student, those who are preparing for the your interviews. No, HR app talks about the number of questions. There are 25 questions listed in the HR app. That interview, if you open the HR, once you download and open now, they call it as a job for the freshers. Interview question for the freshers. Interview question for the experience. For the freshers, they mention introduce about yourself. No. So this is the one question. There are around 11 answers of the same question, but different experts. If the student download and they can go through each and every answer, they can understand how the answer differ from one expert to other expert. At least they can take out some input from them, and they can also add their own perspective in that one, and their answer can be much more better than the other person's answer, those who are not gone through HR app. So there are 25 questions. Each question's minimum 7 to 8 answers they are given. And the chances of shortlisting the candidate in the interview is very useful, no? Right? So these are some of the apps, some of the website where the student can also connect with the other people, right? Other students and with the experts. This will be helpful for them, right? And similarly, LinkedIn, people are asking about, have you available in the LinkedIn? Because most of the recruitment are taken from the LinkedIn, right? So how many people are following you? How many people are watching you? How many people you are visible to them now? So use a network connection. And not only for the subject, it is useful for them to develop their own personality. And what is personality? Your day-to-day reality becomes your personality. When you write something, you attend something, learn something, if you're posting on them, there are many people are watching you. There are many people who are following you that can be inspired to them. And means what? You are making your own self-branding. You are branding about you because that you are branding you about your day-to-day activities, right? So everyday learning, everyday's reality becomes your personality. This is going to be useful to learn from the textbooks and read from readers, learn from leaders, and bring the leaders into the classroom with the corporate connection. There are a number of videos available of the Indian CEOs in Wharton Business School. If you just go to the YouTube, you can find out what Mukesh Ambani told, what Subhash Chandra talk about a strategy, what Anand Mahindra talk about. No, it is Indian CEOs conclave in Wharton. And on different topics, on different things. We can also bring those things into the classroom. Let the student can see it, and we can have a question and answer session. Even CNBC TV 18, we call it as a Shaping Young Minds. Every year there is a program conducted by the CNBC TV in association with some management association like Mumbai Management Association, Gujarat, Ahmedabad Management Association, or Delhi Management. All the videos are available. Them know how the CEOs interacting with the student and how they are answering to the questions of the student, that you need to bring to the classroom, so that before the student going to the conference room or boardroom, they can learn what is the requirement of the boardroom in the classroom. So a lot of available resources are available in the market or in the free sources that we can bring it and show it to them. And similarly, that Dhirubhai Ambani's stories are also available. Dhirubhai Ambani is having a documentary movie, and there is also a PDF book is available. Let the student learn and create a group, share in the group, let the student come. Each student need to come on with one chapter. And each chapter is shown as a style of Dhirubhai Ambani, how he used to work, right? How he's having a trust on the employees. And on trust, on the leadership style of Dhirubhai Ambani, one chapter is completely on trust. And the book name is what? Dhiruism. Dhiruism, that can be brought into the classroom, show it to the picture, ask the student to prepare a PowerPoint presentation and learn it. So not only we're learning the concept of leadership from the Peter Drucker or some other, but at the same time, we can learn how the leadership is lessons learned from Indian business leaders or foreign business leaders. Right? Like HCL company, there is a lot of videos available. They introduce the servant leadership. Right, HCL Vineet Nair and Shu Nadar on 31st of December every year, 31st of December, the star performance of the HCL company and Vineet Nair and Shu Nadar will be honoring them by serving the liquor, serving the fruit. They are acting as waiters on that day, and they said, no, because of you, we are growing it now. So 364 days are our days. 365 days is your day. Means what? You are on the day, you will be the owner, will be acting as a servant. So these videos will help them to learn beyond the concept of leadership, not only from the book, because the definition wrote in 1950s and 1960s, that may not be going to work, but the situation is changing. We can say that servant leadership has come. So different leadership styles can be learned by practicing leader. One more, SK Jewelers, Sri Krishna Jewelers. It's a number 2 in the world, diamond exporter, and that is there from the Surat. Right? Now these gentlemen every year they take the employees' parents to the pilgrimage place, Tirupati or Haridwar, and they have a budget of 2 crore rupees. Can we learn these HR skills not only from the book? From the book we can learn the concept of something, but can we learn how a CEO, how a number 2 diamond muncher in the world, the owner is taking the employees, parents to the pilgrimage center now, and when they come back and they have a budget of 2 crore rupees every year to invest on the employees, and irrespective of the caste, creed, region, religion. If it is Muslim community, he will accompany to Ajmer Sharif or Makkah or some places. If it is Christian, they are going to some other places. If it is Hindu, they said, no, this time we are taking to the Tirupati, this time we are taking to Haridwar or Kashi, Banaras, no, to the employees. This is the first one. Second one, after those who are employed are married, in the second time, they are taking the in-laws to the pilgrimage center. Now, this parents force and in-laws force in the telling to the employee not to leave this company. Can we learn this strategy from any books? Right? So these videos, these books, these stories, the profiles of the great business leader can inspire us now. And that fill the tank of learning, which is not only coming from the books now. Books are written back, right? That is the past. But present, we can learn from bring the technology into the classroom with the videos. I suggest you to better to go with the videos. Any topic related to how these companies are solving the problem. I end my session in the last 5 minutes. How one decision is taken by your Kumara Mangalam. We talk about the strategic decision, right? How the decision, when anything decision goes wrong, the entire organization is going to be failure. So one of the junior manager who joined as a management trainee, and I was dynamic, and within short period of time, maybe a decade ago, after 1 decade, I has become a senior manager, and he has given it in charge for the project. And the project went wrong, and they lost crores of rupees. And all the board of directors say that, no, we want to fire this gentleman because of this manager, we lost it. No. So there is a pressure is developed on the Kumara Mangalam from the board of directors and from other heads, no, say that, no, because of the gentleman, we are facing the losses, we face this much of losses. And he took 2 days time. He took 2 days of time saying that, no, let me come back to you. He after this meeting was over, he called his PA and said that, no, I want the complete information of this gentleman, this manager, when he joined, what projects he has done, and how much revenue he brought it, what was the different role, what risk he has taken. After 1 day, the lady has given the complete information to Kumara Mangalam. And Kumara Mangalam, third day, invited all the board of directors, say that, no, what is your opinion? All the board of directors said, no, you fire him, fire him, fire him. So he said, no, and he came with the PowerPoint presentation, say that, no, this is the gentleman joined in our company as a management training. And see, when he joined, what was his salary, what was his role? And because of his internal motivation and loyalty toward the organization and passion to his job, he took the risk and he got this many promotions. Promotion is based on the performance, not on any butter, not on any bitter. It is only because of the better performance of that manager. And from that day to just the day when he got the failure, he has shown this much of money generated by the gentleman to the company. And this is the loss. And the loss was only 10% of the loss, but what he has given, 90% extra he has given even after removing the loss now. And he said, no, my decision is only stick to, I want to continue him. And I want to give one more opportunity. He know the reasons for the failures and he will take the lead now. And the gentleman, within short period of time, he corrected himself. And again, he completed the project without whatever the loss, no, 30% of the loss amount is again generated from the same project. Can we learn this from any strategic management book? No, we cannot learn in the strategic management. That only they show you concept now. Management education is very dynamic. Every day is changing. Post-pandemic, after pandemic is changing, right? Before that VUCA world, today VUCA world is also going, no? Some BIMA is coming, no? So new things are coming. We need to correlate what is happening in the market. In management education, I suggest you to update, upgrade, observe. Update, upgrade, observe by using the technology into the classroom. Let the student have a debate. Let the student can learn from the real life lessons from the real business people now. This will help them to be independent. This will remember throughout their life. when they face the same problem in the corporate world, that time they don't become a damager, they become a manager. Because whatever we're teaching from the book, only 10% goes into the mind of the student. But if you show this one, involve them is one, right, then definitely is going to be useful to them. The last word I want to say, let a student involve, evolve and revolve and come up to the corporate expectations. So thank you very much, sir. I think in a short period of time, whatever I have the little knowledge, what we are practicing, that I share, sir.
Thank you, Rajesh, for saving our ship, because there was unexpected breakdown.
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
And you have responded very well. I will never forget you.
No, sir.
Kind gesture, and
yes,
you have tons of knowledge, and we know that you can deliver at any time, on any topic. So suddenly it struck me.
Thank you, sir.
I called you, and
Yes,
you have responded it. And
yes,
on behalf of the organizers, on behalf of the participants, I would like to extend my thanks to you. And
thank
thanks
you.
not enough, of course.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
We'll
everyone.
meet you again, and we'll make use of your full session some other time. Thank you very much. And
thank you.
I think one of our colleagues will propose formal vote of thanks.
Thank you.
So we are very much grateful to
Thank you.
Garu for accepting our request within a short span of time to continue the session. Sir, please accept our heartfelt gratitude for your immeasurable support in which is extended to us in this crisis situation, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Rajesh, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, Venkaya, sir.
Yeah, sir. Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Sir, shall we start?
Yes, ma'am. Now we are going to, I think, the participants, please wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Our Professor Venkataya Garu is joining for this concluding session. So, first of all, I would like to thank all the participants for joining the program. I also congratulate the team of KGR ITM, Professor S. Vijay Lakshmi, Professor J. Vilangeswar Reddy for conducting the program successfully for all the last 7 days with different subjects, and they have organized the program very well. Now, it is our good fortune that our dean, because we have started with the head department of business management. Now, for the concluding session, we have invited Professor Venkataya Garu. He will be addressing us, and not only addressing, but he is also guiding or advising, being the dean, how the teachers of the business management education should behave and act properly. I welcome Professor Venkataya Garu. Come on to. Sir, it is your take, sir.
Good evening, respected chief guest of today's program, Senior Professor P. Venkataya Garu, Dean Faculty of Department of Business Management, Usmania University. Honorable Chairman Dr. K. Govind Reddy Garu, respected Director Professor P.V. Ramana Rao Garu, the other esteemed dignitaries, dear participants, and teaching and non-teaching staff of KGR Institute of Technology and Management. This is Professor S. Vijay Lakshmi, Principal, KGR Institute of Technology and Management, Rampalli, Hyderabad. It is my honor, privilege to welcome you all for this valedictory program of the 7 days FDP on innovative teaching methods, business management. Now my colleague Dr. S. Venu will give a brief introduction of today's our chief guest. Venu sir, continue.
Yeah, ma'am. Good evening, all. Senior Professor P. Venkataya Garu is Dean, Faculty of Department of Business Management, Osmania University. His area of specialization is Human Resource Management. Sir is having 31 years of teaching experience. He guided and awarded PhD to 15 students, published 30 articles in various journals, and he is editor for 10 books and co-authored 1 book. Thank you so much, sir. Welcome to Valedictory program, sir. Thank you. Sir, please. Sir.
Sir, Venkataya, sir.
Participants, please wait for another 2 minutes. మేడం పంపించారా లింక్ సార్కు?
పంపించాను సార్.
పంపారా?
సార్ వచ్చారు సార్.
మీరు మళ్ళీ ఫ్రెష్ గా పంపారా లింక్?
పంపించాను సార్. వెంకటయ్య సార్.
వస్తున్నా. Start my video later on.
Yes sir.
Right. So video is there. Then audio. Are you getting my audio also?
Yeah sir.
Yeah, you are getting
Yes sir.
audio and video.
Oh, okay, very good. Okay, sorry. Sorry for the technical trouble. Okay, very good evening. First of all, respected owner of this KCR College, Dr. K. Govindareddy Garu. And I also congratulate Govindareddy Garu because on him becoming member of Faculty of Management in Usmania University, which is the apex body for decision making in respect of all management courses of Usmania University. And then coming to Director Professor Ramarao Garu, and then Principal Professor Vijay Kiran Agatsya Garu. I congratulate the management committee people for conducting this FDP faculty development program for 7 days from 3:30 to 5 p.m. Really all topics whatever you have delivered very relevant and need of the hour. I also appreciate and congratulate the participants who have joined this virtual FDP program. And one of the session I also joined and listened, Professor Ramlal from NIT Warangal spoken very well on gamification, which is very, very relevant. And then first day, I think our former Professor Murali Krishna of English department, who delivered on mind mapping and I think Bloom's taxonomy, which is very important for us because Usmania University is implementing CCE, continuous and comprehensive evaluation. So very relevant topics, almost all 7 days, you did very well. The mind mapping, the basis, particularly those Carl Pearson coefficient of correlation is there in statistics. The same fellow, actually, he was botanist. He was those days, in 1894, Carl Pearson coined the word dendrogram. This dendrogram, the management teachers are getting in marketing research, dendrogram, cladogram. The dendrogram is developed into mind maps by the Stony Bujan. So really good topic. And coming to this, gamification, right? There are learning or teaching through game method or case study method or group discussion or group task or role playing or psychodrama or simulation, so on and so forth. So many methods are there. Or design thinking, of course. Many people are thinking that design thinking is thinking. No, design thinking, lateral thinking, system thinking are all hands-on. They are hands-on involvement. Practical participation is required. Of course, this gamification, I may spend, just out of my curiosity as a co-learner or co-participant, not as a dean, you see. If there are minimum, if there are duality, two participants, two individuals, two objects, any two, there may be invariably there is a game, whether you are participating or not, involving or not. So game will be there. That gamification. Why we are using game means game mechanics. Game is, governed by certain rules and principles. Whereas natural games, if you take it, they are not coming under principles or game mechanics. So for example, I may say certain examples, very recent examples. You see, we have seen the pandemic COVID-19. That is also a game. Between pathogenicity on one side and immunity on the other side. So many people have been died during that pandemic, lockdown 1 and 2 across the world. You see, pathogenicity means disease proneness. Okay, the virus, and then after the invention of vaccine, and they have started using vaccine. At that time also, virus is again taking different manifestations, like you are aware, COVID-19, that's, mutant is there. So many mutants are there. So many variants are there. So many strains are there. That is the, really a game between the community medicine, that is epidemiology, community medicine on one side, and the other side, the viral behavior. So like this, you may apply this, the thing is what, many natural games, they are never governed by the principles or rules. That is the biggest problem. Very recently, we are talking about, green gamification. Green gamification means all greenery, greenery, environmental protection, COP26, all you are aware, conference on protocol, environmental protection. Okay. This and then clean gamification is also there, which was started by Government of India. That is Swachh Bharat, Ayushman Bharat. That is also gamification. Why very recently this is you may apply games, for Israel and Palestine. That is also a game. And whereas, the thing is, Jammu Kashmir trifurcation is also a game. Doklam, Galvan Valley, everywhere you may apply game. Only thing is, what is the constraint is whether variable are under our manipulation or not. That is the biggest problem. And coming to our education, teaching learning is also a gamification from teacher side, from the student side. Teaching learning is a gamification, particularly in India. Job creation is the need of the hour. And then the duty of the universities and all these, they have to produce the job creators, not job seekers. Okay, Government of India is advocating NEP 2020 and so on and so forth. But actually, we need to follow our own indigenous model, how to develop. I may share my musings with you, you see, to produce, to create a good workers or workforce from 9th class onwards, 9th, 10th, 11th. When I was in my 7th class, ITI was there after 7th only. ITI, Industrial Training Institute. Very recently, again, governments are trying to focus on ITI to produce, you are aware, SIM, Skill India Mission, Digital India Mission. All these are there, of course, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Really, the students are having magnetic grasping. So the learnability is very high. If you deliver the skills, whatever they want, and the relevant skills, socially useful, productive work through these 4 years education, 9th to 12th class, 4 years, then definitely skilled manpower will be, skilled workforce will be created in India. So every day you are looking at, any service is required. We are using Urban Clap app, they are all skilled workforce, not because of their degrees. Skills are very, very important. So after 10 plus 2, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, skilled workforce will be created. Then they will be, they are creating their livelihood on their own. That's very good. By the age, 17 or 18 years, the youth of this country is the growth of this country. That may be possible just through this model, 4-year skill education. And later on, if there is any requirement, all our degrees are there, degree colleges. Instead of 3-year degree, you may make it 4-year degree. You may call that work centers. So the skill center and then work center. Work center, like, you are aware, in banking sector, they are probationary officers, officer on probation. So once you learn the 4-year skills, you are started working. A worker is on probation. So workmanship of the worker is very, very important. By that way, particularly, this is the important game to make India a superpower in the world. This is what designing game. Okay, we are all players, but who is the architect of the game? Designer of the game. That is very, very important. In future, at least, if Indian government, whether state or central government, if all come together, if they employ this type of game designing, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 4 years skill centers. After that, any fellow is interested to learn something more, then all degree colleges are work center. No more colleges, skill center and work center. Definitely India will be becoming a reservoir of, skilled workforce on one side, The other side, game means always, if you look at, there are a group of owners and group of workers. Group of owners are always looking for worker with minimum wages. They want to minimization of the wages. Owners are looking for cheaper workers, whereas workers are looking for higher wages. Owners are trying to ready to give lower wages. Workers are looking for jobs with higher wages. This is a particular game between owners and workers. Workers are maximizers, owners are minimizers. This is what, maximum game. Then coming to job creation, what is happening in NEP 2020 and all these, we are in Vikasit Bharat by 2047. This is the 100th year we will be going to celebrate from 1947 to 2047. Now India is reaching almost all $4 trillion American dollars. By 2047, the plan is, the vision is, 30 trillion American dollars. Now our per capita is 3,500 American dollars. By that time, 2047, their planning, their vision is 30,000 American dollars, you imagine. The thing is, 2-3% of the Indians are holding 50% of the Indian wealth. Then how can you percolate down the level? That is where we have to distribute the learning processes, the production processes, the service processes. Okay, the distribution is very, very important, which can remove the lopsidedness, particularly in society with respect to the economic development. Otherwise, okay, now we are having, 4 trillion American dollars, maybe 2047, 30,000, we see 30 trillion American dollars. But what is the use of it unless until India is able to provide, okay, on one side, the entrepreneurial capabilities, that is job creators. On the other side, the jobs for the job seekers. So now today's paper media, if you see, 26 crore students are there up to 10+2 level. And in higher education, in UG and PG, there are 4.33 crore students are there. All of them are, yes, they have their aspirations, they have their dreams, they are fueling their dreams, and they can foster the future when they get the jobs. Otherwise, they have to become the job creators and entrepreneurs. The need of the hour. Again, this is also a game between government and its citizenry. Okay, both are, their target is one and same, to make this country richer and to make everybody has to receive equitable justice and equitable development or economic benefits. That is their intention, whether with respect to the people or with respect to the government. So here also I would like to share with you the learned participants. Okay, see that, this may be an amenable game. Okay, so when India is planning like that, we need not follow anybody else, follow ourselves in order to make India a superpower. The thing is job creators. Otherwise, whether it is $30 trillion, $4 trillion, nothing make difference. Because 80, what Modi government was telling since Corona, they have been distributing free rice for 80 crore people. On the other side, they are telling that India is getting development. This is what contradicting, statements. Okay, then how can you see that the wealth of the nation, okay, the developmental benefits of the nation has to reach the lowest fellow, the lowest rung, the fellows on the lowest rung of this Indian society. That is the need of the hour. For that matter, if we are offering, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, all skill center, no, you see, and you may draw teachers also from, what is that, from industry, from corporate sector. We have to draw, like, that is better. And in work centers also. then definitely people are getting skills. They are amenable to become the entrepreneurs on one side, group of entrepreneurs you create, job creators and job seekers. They will go hand in hand. Otherwise, this dependency will be going ahead. Of course, our time is running out, I may wish you once again, a very good luck to all of you, because you spent all these 7 days in learning so many things in 7 days and 7 lectures, virtual lectures very well. And I appreciate your tolerance. Of course, virtual the last session, of course, you spent, integration of technology in business management education. Because of this virtual mechanics, we are able to, attend this FDP from wherever you want, So that is making our job easier wherever it is possible. Technologically enabled efficiency we are able to create. Okay. Okay. Once again, I congratulate the management community for arranging this FDP program. And also I appreciate and congratulate the participants for attending and getting your certificates of FDP. I wish you all the best and good luck. Thank you, one and all. Is there anything, you may 1 or 2 minutes, it is, I think, 5:09. If you have any 1 or 2 minutes, if you have interest, you may ask me in my speech if you want any explanation or any other thing. If you have patience, One more thing, not only in India, particularly across, 90% of the people are losing their tolerance. The society is becoming irritable societies. That is the big problem. If you have 1 or 2 minutes, the participants, from participant side, you may ask, just spend 1 or 2 minutes on the any other, clarifications. I am very happy to answer you. I am also a curious learner. That is the reason. Otherwise, we may wind up. Ramarao garu, you may also send your message to Madam Vijay Lakshmi or Ramarao garu. They may tell me, 1 or 2 minutes. Any other the topics you have covered all these 7 days from day 1 to day 7, and what is its connectivity to the India's development or our role? Any other thing, 1 or 2? Because that shows your interest of participation. Any other? Ramarao garu, 1-2 minutes students, sir. Your question pampite.
No problem, sir. No problem.
Just give them 1 minute or 2 minutes.
No issue, sir. No issue.
I think all the participants, please get my point. Raise your points, because when we are learning collectively, that will enhance our synergy and understanding also. Otherwise, all universities, becoming factories and production of certificates of degree. The main job of university is, centers of, free thought and free will. So they need not repeat, they need not produce any other things, Any other participants, please ask, any challenging or burning or mind-blowing or blasting, any other 1 or 2. I may be happy if you ask me. Any other, anything. There is no cap on your question. Otherwise, also we may take leave.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Ah,
This is Professor K. Sunita from KGR College, sir.
okay, madam.
Sir, this time you introduced case studies for MBA program, MBA syllabus. We are
Yes.
very happy for that, because we can interact more with the students. So further, if same like of practical things, if we implement in the MBA syllabus, I think that it is going to be a great to the students, and also even to the faculty to participate more with the students. As per my opinion, sir, this is.
Oh, excellent. This area I did not cover. You see, learning through case study or gameful thinking, and so many are there. Actually, this business management is hands-on course. Really is a practice-oriented, practice-driven course. There must be interface between institution and industry, corporate sector. all business management courses like MBA have to be, in collaboration with business houses. Then definitely, forenoon, morning session, they may attend the classes, and afternoon session, they may in skill-oriented courses. You are aware now, the government of India is launching under NSDC, they are doing the job. So forenoon, morning, the theory classes, afternoon, they may go and work with, industry fellows, wherever the requirement is there, particularly corporate fellows, like, organized retailing is there. So many, the need is there, very larger need is there. So the thing is what, there is no will. Government as a mightier power, they have to make industry and institution come together. There must be a triangulation of GII, government, industry, and institution. Definitely, that is one thing. Coming to your case study, we have to make homespun case studies, own case studies. You say, suppose there are problems. For example, easy understanding. Every rainy season, in Hyderabad, there are inundation is there. So many areas are inundated by water. The drainage water, the rainy water, and where is the solution? Okay, and the encroachment of lands. Otherwise, the rainy season, one more thing is, disease proneness, and similarly, coming to our business management, everywhere business is there, everywhere. From pre-birth to post-death, the business is involved. So my point is, when we spend our observation, our involvement in our own experiences, we have to design, we have to write case writing. Case writing is the biggest thing. We have to write our own cases. Suppose students are not attending the classes. Why they are not attending? Outcome-based learning we are talking about. But once they get the degree, what is the outcome they are going to get in coming 5 years or 10 years? Are they able to meet their aspirations? So that must be there. So in every, not only MBA, in every course, particularly in higher education, if they involve in their own learning, in their own experiences, they need to write their cases, they need to discuss and debate their cases. Then in a 10-year period, there may be solutions for so many problems that may be there. But very good, Sunita gar, very good
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
contribution. Any other, like, did you get my point?
Yes,
Because we
sir.
are missing, we are not spending time in our own problems.
Yes.
All cases are borrowed from somebody else, and they are, imaginary cases also. Some may be real, some may be imaginary cases. That is the thing. Any other, because the time limit may be there, of course.
You rightly said, sir, collaboration between industry and education system, which is really need of the hour, because to have ready-made managers to make available for the industry, definitely it is a right step, sir. Any
Yes,
move?
that has to be governed by the government, sir. If the government is really interested, they may do that.
Sir, it is not the government, it is industry and the education system, sir. Government to see, they may give some policy, but if
They
you
have
are
to
pushing
enforce,
it,
sir.
then
They have to
definitely.
enforce. At the time of giving license,
sir.
they have to give, rules and guidelines to the industry as well as institution. Definitely, they will come together.
Even soft skills and then AI tools training, all are become a part of life in nowadays. So they
Yes,
have to
yes,
be
yes.
more focused on.
So, what's your good name, sir?
Bhupal Reddy, sir.
Bhupal Reddy garu, very good point you are adding to me. Say,
Yes, sir.
when I was speaking on job creation creation and AI or chat GPT or what they are playing, this is also a game. On
Yes,
one
sir.
side,
Yes,
the
sir.
people
Sir,
are
change is,
worrying. Right,
sir,
right.
what I feel, sir, change is inevitable. We have to adapt to the changes. No, we cannot stop any development. When
There is no other
computers are
way. There is no
invented,
other way.
right. So that's what. Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Tell me.
Good evening, sir.
Tell me your name and then your.
Sir, myself, Mahesh, sir. Mahesh.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, my question is, sir, how we should motivate the students to become entrepreneurs, sir, instead of job seekers, because India is aiming at Vikasit Bharat 2047. So how, as a faculty, how we should motivate the students to become an entrepreneur, sir?
Yes, yes. This is our social responsibility, sir. System's responsibility or societal responsibility. That is
Yes.
where, you know, once they have a skill set, definitely
Yes.
they don't keep quiet any skill set. Suppose look at, you know, this Javed Habib, hair salons. Are you aware, sir? Javed Habib.
Yes, sir.
Ah, right.
Yes, sir.
So did you do any course, you know?
No, sir.
What I was advocating, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, let me complete.
Yes.
Skill set, whatever they want in their areas of interest, we have to deliver all those high school, you may call, you know, those 4 years, like BTech 4-year degree, those 4 years just skill center.
Yes.
Get them skills, sir. Yes, sir. Do away with the existing system. That is what radical change. That is what process re-engineering. Otherwise, there will be no way. Once there is a skill, nobody will keep silent. Definitely, automatically the skill come out, they will be trying to become an entrepreneur. After that, the work centers are there. Work centers are the testing of their skills. That is another 4 years. After this 4-year skill center, many of them will be going to get their livelihood. We are job seekers will be disappear after 10+2, that 4-year skill centers. Another 4 years, they may work on that. With that 4 years experience, definitely they will be coming forward. They will start. Jack Ma of Alibaba in China, did you do any degree? No, he's an illiterate. Similarly, why, sir? In India, the founder of our Reliance, Dhirubhai Ambani, did you
Yes,
do
sir.
any higher degree? No. Why Lalita Jewelers, sir? Kiran Rao,
Yes.
gold jewelry, sir. Lalita Jewelers, you are aware?
Yes, sir.
Kiran Rao, he did not do any degree like us, MBA, PhD. No, sir.
Yes.
His own brand
No,
ambassador.
skill made him entrepreneur. Whether it's Javed Habib, whether it's Jack Ma, whether it is Kiran Rao, whether it is Dhirubhai Ambani. So that is the reason the fundamental duty of the government or all of us as teachers see that the students gain the skill gain. That must be there. That is also during that, you know, years, you know, magnetic years of performance. That
Yes,
is
sir.
9th, 10th. Previously, I was telling you now, when I was in my 7th class, ITIs were there immediately after 7th class. Industrial
Yes, sir.
Training University. Now, engineering college, so many are there. India is producing 2 million BTech graduates every year. That is the largest number of degrees. See,
Yes, sir.
even China is also not offering. But what
Yes.
this NASCOM was telling, 85% are not holding employable skills.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
And very
Exactly.
recent latest Congress government in Telangana, they are telling that they will be going to establish 10 skill universities. That means the moment they are using skill universities, our
Yes.
universities are not having skills. What is the indirect meaning of skill universities?
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
see,
sir.
this is the thing, sir. So we
Right.
have to provide at large scale the skill 9, 10, 11, 12. Definitely, India will become self that is independent or self-dependent.
Yes.
That is there. Of course, China is doing that, sir. Irrespective of their degrees,
Yes.
provide skills
Yes, sir.
because we are mass countries, na.
Yes,
That
sir.
is the thing.
Yes.
Once skills are there, definitely they will be becoming entrepreneurs. And the other side, one more thing, during this 10+2, we have to inculcate a behavioral science and risk-taking behavior.
Yes, sir.
Don't sit in a cocoon.
Exactly. So that's
Don't
what
sit in comfort zone. Come
Yeah.
out of the comfort zone. In UK, there is a concept called teenage entrepreneurs.
Yes, sir.
You can inquire, cross-check. Okay.
Okay.
Teenage
Yes.
entrepreneurs. So in 10+2, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, they are, of course, they are rich countries. That is different issue. They have no capital problems. They may
Yes.
start some business, sir. Okay.
Yes.
They are adding that. And in America also, when the people are involving in community service, they give credit. When they come
Yes.
to the university for UG and PG, whoever is in the 10+2, when they are involved in the community service is the greatest service. The moment we are involving the community service, automatically we will get the skills, sir. Whether it is soft skills, whether the negotiation skills, articulation skills, public speaking skills, interaction skills, interpersonal skills, every skill, community is our worship, sir. So you
Yes.
do away with all religions. Our
Yes.
work is worship. Work is in
Yes.
the community.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That is so I am also involving along with you as a learner. Don't think that I am speaking as a professor or dean. I am your
No,
co-learner.
sir.
You see, sir.
It
Yes,
is a never-ending process, sir. It's a continuous process.
Sir. Okay, I am, maybe taking your time. You please don't mind as a friend, sir. Any other, sir? Otherwise, our management people are looking at us. When we may wind up, they may feel free. One more thing, sir, dear learned people. So over a period of time, when the technology upgradation is taking place, people are losing their patience. People are losing their tolerance. That is the biggest problem. Intolerant. People are becoming intolerant. Intolerance is a drawback, particularly in learning new skills. Madam Vijay Lakshmi garu, principal madam, I am very sorry to trouble you.
No problem, sir. No problem.
Okay, any other participants? Otherwise, madam is looking at us, speedily wind up, madam. Any other, sir? Otherwise, we may take leave. Feel free, sir. Feel free. We don't feel free at our place, at least virtually. Physically and freedom లేదు. ఇక వర్చువల్ ఫ్రీడమ్ కూడా లేకపోతే ఎట్లా సార్ చెప్పండి మీరు. ఫిజికల్ గా అంటే టు అండ్ ఫ్రో ట్రాన్స్పోర్టేషన్, సో మెనీ టైమ్, ఎఫర్ట్, రిసోర్సెస్, మూవ్మెంట్, ట్రాన్స్పోర్టేషన్, లాజిస్టిక్స్, is a very big problem. At least spending in virtual, that is also not possible, means there may be no solution. That is the biggest problem. And one more thing, we are ignorant of our problems which are standing in front of us. Say, for example, poverty is a problem, unemployment is a problem, disease is a problem. These are problems are there since India's independence. But we have to attend that, you see. That is the thing. And our case studies, we have to design on the problems which are standing in front of us. Right now, the latest problems, the contemporary issues, case writing, write the case. And the same case you can circulate in your class. Okay. And if they become popular, you can extend it to other universities and across global also. That is where, I forgotten to tell you, please pardon me, one more minute I may take. You see, in games, there are individual games, and then individual level games, and then global games, and then say cosmic games, sir. In my perspective, of course, give me 1 minute freedom to speak. Individual games, you look at us, our body is playing with us. మన శరీరమే మనతో ఆడుకుంటుందండి. అక్కడ ఏం చెప్తున్నాం అంటే, ఇన్ యాన్షియంట్ స్క్రిప్చర్స్, జన్మ మృత్యు జరా వ్యాధి దుఃఖ దోషాను దర్శనం అని ఉంటుందండి. జన్మ మృత్యు జరా వ్యాధి దుఃఖ దోషాను దర్శనం. మనం చూస్తుండగానే మన బాడీ, సే వీఆర్ ఇన్ఫాంట్, ఏ చైల్డ్, an adult, okay, a parent, okay, transaction analysis in OBHR, and then old people, geriatric, you see, body is changing always, you see, it is playing with us, you see. That is individual game. And then global game is there. Global game is all, these are global games, you see. Global game is when India got independence, you see, almost all, you see, one Indian rupee nearly equal to an American dollar. Now it is reached 83, 85 Indian rupees is equal to an American. That is one economic game. Why it is happening? Because entire globe is playing, because it's globalization. It is interdependent. In that one saying is there, Lokavat Leela Kaivalyaha. Lokavat Leela Kaivalya. Loka means globe, sir, world. So Leela means game. Ala means war. Leela means game. Okay. So Leela, this game is there in the global entire, everywhere the play is going on, whether knowingly, unknowingly. So now, how to face that? Of course, that is the ultimate, the cosmic game. In astrophysics, if you read, the planets are born, the planets will die like us. like us, like any other living thing. Planets are also birthing, planets are also dying, born and die. In astrophysics, that is where they are. Atma Jnanam Najananti Kadam Moksha. It is in cosmic, in cosmology. Of course, there are so many connectivities, sir, because of time dimension and so many things. Any other fellow wanted to tell us ultimately, all of us as a group, we are, any other things, sir, from your side, from participant side, from participants? Individual game, global game, cosmic game, wells of game. Okay. If there is nothing from your side, our Madam Vijay Lakshmi garu, come into the picture and may say what of that.
Fact,
Is it not, madam?
Yes, sir.
But one more point, you see, the games are there till there is non-duality. The moment there are two things, two objects, two people, two groups, any two, if you say dual, two other game ఉంటుందండి. Gamification అంటే అదే.
in fact,
because you are very relevant to topics, really. Gamification, mentoring,
in fact,
case
it is
study,
a
mind mapping.
diversified topics have been covered in this session, sir. In fact, almost all contemporary and futuristic topics have been covered. Really, in-depth thought process has been given to this program. In fact, management
Yes, excellent,
is
excellent.
taking a lot of interest to
Yes.
create different topics and sourcing different resource persons from different universities. Really, is a great thing, sir. It's not easy to get such kind of well experienced, well busy people to get them on board and have their time and have their preparation time. Really, it is a wonderful thing. Wonderful, sir. Even these insights will definitely help to the faculty and even students, even outside industry people. Even I suggest, even if in future, even students can be part of it, and this industry people can be part of this kind of program, so that we can express, industry people can express their interest, what kind of people, what kind of quality, skill set, what kind of behavioral attributes they're expecting from the prospective employees, and those can be inculcated. And at the same time, students can see, they can also expect what are the expectations and what do they want to learn actually. So if it is a triangular or phenomenon, definitely it will work wonders. It is already it is a great activity for the last 1 week, and to take it forward, even there are more scope for it. And thanks a lot, sir.
Very good point, sir. Very good point. Excellent. Okay. Shall we wind up, sir? Madam. Tell me, sir. Tell me, please.
Rangesh Reddy, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Sir, Bhopal Reddy, sir.
Sir.
If you want, you can give the opinion on our FDP program, sir.
Definitely. That's what I'm saying, sir. Wonderful things. In fact, I would like to say a few more things, if time permits.
Yeah, you can go ahead, sir.
Even contemporary topics like mind mapping, and mind mapping is most happening topic, burning topic, and people are real. There are experts conducting exclusive classes on mind mapping and Bloom theories and all, and even case study method of teaching, preparation of research projects. In fact, all these topics are immense value to students, faculty members, and even industry people. Even most of us wants to do the research on different topics, but we catch hold of for various reasons, maybe time, or maybe process, or maybe procedure related issues. But in this session, most of the topics have been covered, sir. How to conduct research, how to prepare a paper, and where to present. All these things have been clearly mentioned. So really, it's a very good thing. And technology in today's lecture, by Mr. Vijay Kiran, really, sir, it is technology is inevitable in contemporary times. We cannot forego. We cannot go by outdated methods. Have to adopt new technologies. Even post-COVID season, even that has made us more imperative to adapt new technologies. We can part of this education, being in different parts of the country, we are attending this session. Really, it is a adoption of technology. And otherwise, definitely, 10% of people could not have attended it because of technology only could make it. And as I said, industry collaboration of industry and the education system has to be done as early as possible, sir. Then only even the education system will further improve. And students, when they come out of the college, they are ready. They are very clear what to want to become. Either become a finance manager or HR manager or accounting manager or an entrepreneur. Those are very clear when they come out of their college. If we adopt proper procedures. Anyway, thank you, sir. Thank you, Rangesh, sir.
Thank you, Bhopal sir. Thank you for the informative things to us. And thank you so much, sir.
Sir.
Madam.
Yes, sir. Good evening, esteemed dignitaries, dear participants, my fellow faculty members. I deem it as my privilege to express my sincere gratitude to all the resource persons of the 7 days faculty development program on innovative teaching methods in business management from 29th January 2024 to 5th February 2024. So topic-wise, on 29th, we had mind mapping and Bloom's taxonomy. The resource person was Professor Mgnt Krishna Garu, Senior Professor, Department of English, Usmania University. On 30th, that is the second day, the topic was student-centric methods of teaching and learning. The resource person was Professor Vidyadhar Reddy Garu, retired professor, Usmania University. On 31st, that is the third day, the topic was learning through gamification. The resource person was Professor P. Ramlal Garu, Professor of Management, NIT Warangal. On first, that is the fourth day, the topic was teaching through case study. The resource person was Professor S. Rachappa, Professor of Management, IIM Kozhikode, Kerala. Next, the second topic was preparation of research project proposal by CMA Professor Gaddam Naresh Reddy, Department of Commerce, Usmania University. On the third day, areas in accounting and finance by Professor Sudarshan Garu, Professor of Management, IIM Kozhikode, Kerala. And the fourth day on 3rd February, the topic was outcome-based teaching and learning. The resource person was Professor Akula Ravi, Principal of University College Mahatma Gandhi, University Nalgonda, Telangana. And we had the 2 sessions on that day, and the second session was how to write a research outcome-based teaching and learning methods by Madhumati ma'am. Sorry, and Akula Ravi's topic was how to write a research paper. That was on 4th day and on 3rd February. And the last day, that is 5th February, the topic was integration of technology in teaching business management education by Mr. Rajesh Parshad. Sir is an associate professor in Ashoka School of Business, Hyderabad. And my special thanks to our today's chief guest, Senior Professor P. Venkataya Garu, for accepting our invitation and sparing his valuable time today for our program, and this enlightened and informative session was very well useful for us for our future developments. And my sincere thanks to our Honorable Chairman, Sir Dr. K. Govind Reddy Garu, for his continuous support to conduct such activities in our institution. My heartfelt thanks to our respected Director, Sir Professor P.V. Ramarao Garu, for his continuous encouragement to conduct this FDP. And our special thanks to CMA Professor Gaddam Naresh Reddy Garu for his kind cooperation for conducting this FDP in our institution. We are very much thankful to him. My wholehearted thanks to all our participants of this FDP program from different institutions and universities. Your presence and participation made our FDP a grand success, and we expect the same in the future too. My sincere thanks to my co-faculty and non-teaching staff of our institution for their continuous support during this 7 days program. My sincere apologies to if I missed somebody. Thank you very much once again. Thank you.
Okay, madam. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, management, community, and then all participants.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So any one of the participants, if you want to share your ideas, you can give to us in a few minutes. Any enhancement of the topics in the future, if you want to go for the further FDP or any other programs, you can give us suggestions or opinions on the particular thing, but just within 5 minutes, please.
Certainly, sir, you can conduct topic-based studies, sir. Topic-based courses, 1 day course or 1 day topics and all. 1 day lecture, 2 day lectures. Like it can be time management. It can be all soft skills related topics.
Okay, sir, we plan accordingly, sir.
Whenever you have time, it
Okay.
is it can be a part of your curriculum
Yes,
once in a month or
yeah,
twice.
We'll near future we'll try to conduct, sir.
Yeah, but nicely done, sir.
Thank you for the
followed up. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So any other people, those who can want to share their ideas or any suggestions for the improvement of the future programs?
Yes, sir. Shall we take leave, sir? Thank you.